it?
Should be guest.
This one. Can you just check and see if we're live on those pages?
Yeah. Yep, we're live on the main page.
Yeah, good. Got comments as well?
Not yet, but there's been a share on it, so.
Just lift it all up if you want.
Across the nation to bring an end to bullying. To book in your school or workplace, or to donate to help our work, visit www.makebullyinghistory.org. Together, we can make bullying history.
I'm ready whenever you are.
So we can turn off automate.
It's off.
And just skip.
Just skip.
Skip. Yep.
And then what?
Yep.
What one are you?
I think I'm 2. Whatever it was last week.
Yeah.
I think it's 2. You're 1. I'm 2.
Yeah.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and you've joined my number 18th show here on a Monday night. I've done 97 shows on a Wednesday night. I've done probably, I don't know, I think it's 48 shows on a Tuesday night. So I've done a lot of live shows. So if you'd like to have a free psychic medium reading, it doesn't matter either way. I can do either one. So come over to the page, the main page on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me live there. I also want to say hello to Keith Urban. He was just listening to the show before us because they were playing his song. So hello, Keith Urban. I'm not sure where you are in the world, but if you have a question that you would like me to answer live on Facebook, then come over to the page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I will answer it for you live. So I do this 8 hours a week, guys. I do it around the world so that I can actually pay some pay it back to people so that people can actually share, just feel some relief from their grieving or some of their trauma that they have, or their just some of the pain that they have in their life. I was given this gift about 15 years ago, I think, and never really knew about it till about 5 or 6 years ago, because I had cancer 15 years ago, or 16 years ago now. And sure as ever, I managed to get myself from a cancer victim to a cancer survivor. So, and here I am to tell the story. And I found out that I had a gift. I was in hospital and saw, ghosts and stuff like that, and didn't know what was going on. So, and now I'm here doing live shows. Never thought I would be doing live radio at all ever in my life, but here I am right now. So if you'd like to have a reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and we'll see you there. I've got my producer here, Ellie, with me. She's saying hello to everybody on the live. She's on fire here. She does the validation. So if you do have a reading, or if you had a past reading from me and you have a validation, then please post it up on the page. Last Monday, we had quite a lot of validations before I even started, I think, Ellie, wasn't it? So it was pretty full on, and I like to do as many readings as I can. Whatever spirit is drawn to, I usually put that through to, like I put it out there and I say to the universe, or to actually, all the spirits, I guess, is come on board now. If you want to speak to your loved one, then you need to come on board now, so that you can, so that I can share whatever you want me to send through to them. So I'm just like a conduit, like a messenger. So that's how I operate. But I also have a beautiful lady by the name of Wendy Harvey. She's one of my spirit writers. I call her that now. She writes me the poems and prayers, and this one tonight is a beautiful one. It's and this will resonate really, really clearly with me after a few moments ago. But anyway, it's called "We All Have Trying Times," and I'm going to read it out. I've never read it before, so this is my first time. Bless you, Ellie. She's sneezing on air. And it's called "We All Have Trying Times," and I'm just going to read it out. So if you just want to put your head down and think about the words that I'm going to say. So we all at some time need to step back, take a look in the mirror to see what we lack. Maybe the checkout operator has made us feel bad. Maybe he or she was feeling sick or even very sad. Even a smile or a chat as we pay could make a difference to that person's day. Sometimes we are so very quick to judge. Maybe your smile will give them a nudge. We have all stood in queues in such a long line. Yet once we are there, we say everything is fine. We all know this is simply not true, and we give out a smile. You do it, I do too. So let's take a moment to contemplate as we share. Let us all send out peace and harmony to show that we care. And isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Wendy Harvey. So this lady has written, I think this is probably the 20, I think it's up to 30, pardon?
27,
27, 28 prayers that she's done for me so far, and it's just beautiful. And I think I'm going to say them all at the start of the show, because I get into my little universe of spirit world here, and then sure as ever I can't remember to say the prayer. So I'm going to go over to the main page here on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and just say hello to people. I've got Wendy Harvey's here. We've got Lavinia Pomana, I think I said that right. Julie Polglaze. We've got Sandra Dorr. She's watching. Thanks for joining me. Colleen Legacy. She's watching. We've got Ellie Grace. Leslie's mic is muted at the moment. Yes,
That's
it
me.
was. So Ellie posted up there that my mic was muted because we were talking in the background, so we don't want to let that go on the live. So we've got aloha from Hawaii, which is Colleen Legacy. Thank you. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, and country. Also the time if you're from overseas. I mean, we're from Sydney, Australia. We're currently at Borkham Hills at a live 90.5 FM, the radio station up here. We've also got Diane Mackenzie Egan. She says lesson, no audio to us on Facebook page live stream. Lorna Hearn, she's here. We've got Diane Mackenzie Egan, Victoria Carey, thanks for joining me. We've got Bobby Gresham, thanks for joining me. Who else have we got here? Tracy Harper, thanks for joining me. Karen Wern, Jess Lopez. Oh gosh, there's a lot of people. We've got Kelly Bianca. She's joining me here. She says, I'm finally here. So glad to catch you. So glad you're here, Kelly. We've got Julie Creed, Victoria Carey, Maria Tierra. She's watching. So tell me what suburb, state, and country you're from. I'm just going to scroll forward now. So happy Mother's Day to you too, Colleen Legacy. Happy Mother's Day for everybody for yesterday. We've also got here Lorraine Leaf. She's here. She says that she's in from Cornwall Island in Ontario. Here it's 7:10 a.m. in the morning. So thank you. Shah Charles is here watching. We've also got Audrey McColgan. She's watching. Thanks for joining me. So what I like to do, guys, is actually make sure that we pull in spirit and we acknowledge the other side, I should say. So if you have a loved one that you want me to talk to in spirit or any questions that you have, then you talk to them as well. You need to ask them as well and say, if you want to talk to me, you need to come through. So, and I will be drawn to who I feel I need to read the question for. So who else we got here? So Tegan Hayes, she says, hello, is there anything for me, please? So we'll come back to you, Tegan, as well. So we've got Tuesday show and Tegan, Teganhays. So we've also got here Diane McKenzie Egan. She says, just posting my question again anyway. Please excuse me for that, hubby. And I haven't heard from a guy called Tony, Ontario. About 5 to 6 years, last known address. I won't say it on air. Please help if you can. Okay, so we'll come back to that one there. Look, I've done missing persons before, and we've been pretty much accurate with that. But you don't know how to get validation from that, Diane, because it's actually hard to do when you don't have no one to validate. So 5 or 6 years. Okay. I've also got Charmaine here. She's watching. Maria Tierra, Sandra Dahl. So Trish Ostendarp. That sounds German, I think. Sounds quite German. So we've also got here, what do we say? Alicia, thanks for joining me. Shireen Dart, thanks for joining me. Maxi Green, Kelly Bianca, Louise Williams, Joanne Brudish. So we've got a lot of new names there. I haven't seen these names before. So if you'd like to have a reading, so send me where you're from, suburb, state, and country, and also tell me what's your question or ask me what's your question. Okay, so we've got Louise Williams, UK, in my 4th time. It's just about lunchtime over there. That's cool. We're freezing. I'm freezing over here. So we haven't even got the aircon on tonight. My toes are numb. So got Catherine Podolian. Thank you for joining me. Angie Dan, thank you for joining me. Jess Black. So Jess Black is the lady that makes all my jewelry. She makes all my crystal jewelry. So she's amazing. If you need any crystal jewelry, then, hit her up there. We've also got, who else have we got? So we do random act of kindness, and I've got about 50 lots of jewelry that I need to send out over. Well, it was Mother's Day on Sunday. I couldn't do it then anyway. The post office closed. Saturday morning I was flat out, so I couldn't go to the post office then. So it'll be this weekend, hopefully, guys, to get these bracelets out. I just got to finish writing them. I'm still going through writing up all the names and addresses of all the people that I've got to send it to. So that's what I do. I also do free. I send out free stuff to people so that they can, if they've done a random act of kindness, so that they can actually receive the gift back for their random act of kindness. So there you go. We've also got, so I've just read out Tegan Hayes. So she wanted a reading. So I'm just going to do a general for you as well there, Tegan. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know where to put the mic because I can't see. And I'll go over this way a bit. There we go. So I can't see my words and I can't see the actual thing. So it's a bit of a learning curve. So we've got for Tegan, right. So I'll get the number 12 around you. So 1 and 2 is 3. So we've got the month of March, and I also get the month of December. So I know that December is general, it's Christmas, everything, but this is like the 10th or the 12th of December. So I don't know why they're saying 10 to 12. So what does that mean? I actually feel like somebody's passed on or around between the 10 a.m. and 12 midday. So who was that, or a funeral was that? So that's what I'm getting for that as well. And I also feel like for around you, there's issues with a white car. I can see the white car, and I feel like this is a 4-door car. And normally when I get my cars, I'm right. So, and I feel like this car, if it's not you with the white car, it's somebody who's close to you with that white car. Okay, so I want you to get that car checked. 2 to 4 weeks I give you, and that's not psychic. So 2 to 4 weeks I give you to have the car fixed. Okay, so look at the things such as the brakes, the tires, or anything like that. So because I just feel like there's something not right with this car. And I'm usually pretty right with it. So the last person that said, oh, I've got a white car, there's nothing wrong with it, it's brand new, blah, blah, blah. Sure as ever, they put it in to go and get the maintenance done on it, and they had a tyre that had a huge split in it. So a brand new tyre. So don't ask me how that happened. And that was live, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. So I also get for you the number 11 around you. So 1 and 1 is 2. So you got the month of February as well. So that was a really busy month. And I just feel like there's some little, some but little disappointment, if that makes sense. So the disappointment coming around that month. And who's the person that can't swallow around you, that I actually feel like they're dehydrated, can't swallow. It's like they've got to put stuff on their lips all the time because they're actually really dehydrated. Their lips are just really dry and daunt, like you can't even rub them together. I'm trying to rub them together, but you can't rub them together because they're actually really quite, I don't know, just really dehydrated bodies, like they're all sucked in like this, so, and I get a lot of anxiety around you as well there, Tegan. So what's with the person with the issues with the right side of the face as well? And I feel like this person's got these issues around like the cheekbone or something not right there. They're saying like fracture or broken cheekbone. That's what I'm getting. Like I feel like it's just around that eye socket / cheekbone area. And so, yeah, I'll leave it there. It's going to be a bit too heavy, this conversation. I feel like I've got already the next person coming through. A lot of anxiety around you. Just like the message for you, lovey, is to keep yourself like grounded. Just go, if you're not near close by a beach or anything like that, then go and get your feet onto some wet, grass or something like that, so that you can actually feel a lot better. So just get yourself grounded, and that'll lift up your spirit a bit. Get out and get moving. That's what I want to say too. And I'll leave that there. So if you've just joined me, I'm an international psychic medium. My name is Lesley Spaliviero, so come over to my main page, which is Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And we've got Louise Williams. Hello, yes, I'd love a reading, please. So we'll come back to you. But what I'll do is I'm going to read for you and this other lady, Diane Egan, in a second. And then I'm going to just keep going bang, bang, bang all the way through, okay? So keep it up. Because otherwise I get too far behind if I write everybody down. So we've got Diane Egan. So she says that she's got somebody missing from 5 or 6 years ago, and this person's dark hair, dark eyes, or who's that person around you? Dark hairs, dark eyes. And I just feel like this person, so there are a lot of anxiety around you as well. I don't know if I'm still picking up on Tegan or you right now, but there's a lot of anxiety there. And I just feel like going forward for you with this person, this is actually, and this might sound a bit general, but I feel like this is the way it is. It's like you've lost sleep over this every now and then. It's like, even though it's been 5 or 6 years, it's like a constant thing on your mind. You haven't forgotten it. It's like the never-ending story, so it's never ending because you don't know the ending. That's what I'm saying. So, and I feel like this person was missing from either a car or so. I'm just going to write down what I get. So a dark blue car I get as well. So what's with the dark blue car? I had they're showing me the same thing from last night. I don't know if I'm picking up on Jess Black last night, because I had the same thing from last night. But I feel like this person has look, I get a lot of anxiety around it, and I don't get anxiety. And I feel like this person's also got issues with the right side of the body, right side of his face, right side of the body, and shoulder. So did he have issues with his shoulder, or who's that person around you that can't lift up? And now I can't see out of my left eye. So the left eye has issues with it, and I feel like he's had some sort of twitch or something not right. And I just feel like there's something not right with his mind. That's what I get. And I also want to say too that I get the number 13 around you. So 1 and 3 is 4. So you've also got the number, the month, the number 4 with the month of April. So was this around the time of April that you feel like he was gone or that he was missing? Because I just feel like for him that he was actually probably look, I don't want to say it on air because I can't, but I just feel like that was when the times that he was thinking of things. Okay, so and I don't feel like that. There's the mind was actually fully there. I just feel like he was in despair. I feel like that the mind was actually fading away, if that makes sense. And I'll leave it there. I can't say too much on air about this, so it's very difficult. And because of the media law, it's very difficult to sit to do stuff like this. So I'll leave it there and come back to you on a show when I'm not live on radio. That's probably the best way. If I'm just live on Facebook singularly, it's easier. But we're live across 2, 4, 6, 7 platforms tonight. We're live on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 group. Two Facebook pages, YouTube, Twitch, and 3 group pages. So. Yes, Louise Williams. Now, why does that name ring a bell with me? I don't know. It rings a bell with me. I don't know. I don't know why, but I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I know you, but I don't. But anyway, well, I don't know the name, but I feel like I know you. That's how. And I just want to say mousy coloured hair. So mousy coloured hair, and I just feel like this light eyes or hazel eyes. Okay, so. And if this is not you, it's somebody around you that looks like this. And I also want to say too, is I've got the number 9 around you, so the month of September. So what is that month to you? I feel like that September is significant to something around a birthday or anniversary or anything that relates to like a memorial or something like that. Okay, so. And I also want to say too that communication has been the pinnacle for you for a long time, but I feel like that you don't have any control over the communication at the moment. So it's kind of knocked you a little bit off your feet, and I feel like that you're a bit out of your, like it's like a fish out of water at the moment. So, and I'll leave that there. And I just want to say too, going forward, keep your chin up. I always say use the 2 millimeter rule and push it up to 2 centimeter rule when you put your head up high and you start to look after yourself. So get out of automatic mode as well. Okay, so things, and they just showed me a contract as well. So I see a contract. So what's with the contract, or what are you signing that I see? Because I can see the clauses in there, and I don't like it when I see contracts because they always say to me to make sure that you have thorough check of what you're seeing. Okay, so thorough check of everything, and I'll leave that there. So let's go back to the page. What else have we got here? Renee Mansell, hello from North Queensland. We've also got here, so if you guys could validate that, that would be amazing. So we've got Tracy Gibson, we've got Maria Tierra, we've got Lawrence Hibbert. Thanks for joining me. So hiya, I need a reading, please, for my destiny. So you need to be pulling in spirit a little bit more there, Lawrence, and respecting it as well. That's what I want to say first. So you've always got, with my shows, you come on here and you ask politely, and you also make sure that you acknowledge your spirit, because that's who you want to come through, guys. So, and over to you there, Ellie.
So there was one validation from Diane. She said the last known his last known profession was a security officer. And she said, thanks, Lesley. I'll probably book a private reading later. Thanks for trying to connect to Tony and Lalo.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, it's a bit hard when we're live on these shows. Like, it's easier when it's on when it's not on radio, that's for sure, because there's a media law. So we've got Vanessa Gilbert. Thanks for joining me. Where was I up to? Okay, I can see that one there now. Okay, so Lawrence. Yeah, I'm going to pull back from Lawrence because he says I need reading on my destiny and financial. Not a please, not a thank you, not even a hello, not even a proper nothing. So we'll leave it there. We've also got Lauren Gerissimo. She says, good morning from Detroit in Miami, USA. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. Krista Marie Clark. She says, please can I have health guidance? We don't do health, Lovey. I can actually guide you. We're not allowed to do the health, like so for instance, if you do want to have surgery or anything like that, we can't really do that. So I can't really say, oh no, you can't have surgery, or yes you can, you should have surgery. Can't say anything like that, but I'll leave that there. So Tanya Bailey says, I know all I ever ask about is relationships, since it is a huge focus for me, but I would welcome anything else you feel for me also. Tanya Bailey. Tanya. You know, I say this all the time. I went on to Pay TV and I said to Spirit, donate whatever you do, don't give me any relationship readings. What do I get? 5 in a row. I couldn't believe it. So I don't really like doing relationship ones, but I do them. So I like doing people that I don't know, mainly because I get it right. I like to do that. So what I get for you is the number 7 around you, so July. So I feel like July coming up for you is going to be significant around relationships with people. Not that you want to hear that, you want to hear the hunky-dory stuff. But I also feel like for you, Tanya, that things need to be settled down and a bit more quiet. And I feel like that going forward, that you're opening doors up, but sometimes you open up the doors to the wrong person. And I just feel like that the lessons haven't been learnt. Okay, so when you have lessons that are learnt, Spirit doesn't put the obstacles in front of you. So when you've got your mind clear and concise with what you want and where you want to be, it's and with your future partner, I should say, Spirit will make the roles, it'll turn everything upside down to give you what you want. So if you haven't learnt your lessons, your journey is going to get much more difficult, and you'll meet the wrong person each time. So what manifesting is that you manifest what you want. I had a PT client of mine years ago that said that she loved The Secret. She loved the book called Think and Grow Rich, who's another person who enticed me to read that and watch that show, the documentary. And sure as ever, she said that when she manifested her husband, which she's still got now, that she actually wrote down everything that she wanted about her husband. And sure as ever, they've got 3 kids. They're all successful. They're just amazing. And sure as ever, she's still with her husband, like I said. So she manifested everything that she wanted about him. And she said she always makes a joke of it, and she says that she, the only thing that she forgot to put in there was to tell him to have hair. So the poor guy has lost his hair, but still got the same guy. But anyway, so I would just make sure that you get all your ducks in a row first with regards to yourself. And when you've got a few things outstanding in the back end of your life, they'll go through forward with your future husband or your future partner. So you need to make sure that you get all that information or all that stuff finalized and fixed up, so that you can go forward with regards to just a beautiful relationship. And I'll leave that there. So, but I feel like after July, things are going to settle down with you, and you're going to start, thinking about, wow, that's a light bulb moment. That's what I'm getting, and I'll leave that there. So we've got any more validations there, Ellie? Not yet. So who else have we got here? I'll just scroll forward so I'm up to date. So Tammy Connolly, she's watching. Thanks for joining me. Lawrence, I don't know. Please, Lawrence. So Destiny, and so Lawrence Hibbert, Destiny and Financial. So when you so Destiny and Financial. So with the money there, Lawrence, I can see the money coming out. It's like you're just saying to yourself, I'll just get by today. I'll just get by till next week. I'll just get by till the end of the week, things like that. And when you do stuff like that, you're always right. So you're always going to just get by. So when it comes to money or asking the universe what you want, you have to actually make sure that you're actually asking in the right format, which is, they say that you ask, believe, receive. So when you ask, believe, receive, you ask the question specifically to the universe, you believe it's going to happen, and you let it go. You don't think about it again, and sure as ever, it will come back, and you are you receive it. So that's how the universe works. So if you haven't already watched it, I'd highly recommend going watching The Secret, because I say it nearly on every single show. And I'll leave that there. But your destiny as well, I just feel like things are going to step up. If you're a person that can be really, really creative, and then you don't use that mind, or you don't use that idea or whatever, then you're just wasting your time with your creative side. You just, it's unmotivating. It's not what you want to do. It's not where you want to be. I don't know how to put this in a nice way, but get your butt out of bed and get moving, guy. Like motivate yourself. There's nothing out there that's not going to motivate you but yourself. Okay. So it's really important to get yourself out of bed and get moving, and get cracking, so that you can start to have a better life. You're not going to be waiting for someone to make you happy. You've got to make yourself happy these days. It's not like the old-fashioned days. You don't do the old-fashioned handshake and everybody's loyal to you. It's, everyone's out there to grab a bargain, grab a buck. They're out there to get what they want. It's not like the old-fashioned way. That's why I try and bring things back with my shows and give back to people, and have a bit of gratitude. See, and the way you asked me the question is disrespectful, because you did not respect spirit. So how can you expect to receive what you want in life going forward when you're not expecting or respecting the world around you? So when you start to learn to respect what you have around you, then people will start to resonate. It starts to change your life, so, and I'll leave that there. And that's no disrespect to you either. So I just feel like that you're going to get ahead. You just need that kick up the butt, and I'm the one to give it to you. So I'll leave that there. Big anxiety from you as well. So Kelly Bianco, she says, love this. Ask, believe, receive. Kelly Bianco, 100%. So yeah, so when you have things that you've got going on in your life, if it continues to go on, you got to ask yourself, what are you doing wrong? So, and if you're doing something wrong, and you're getting punished for it, then what do you expect, guys? I'm not talking just about Lawrence here. I'm not talking about him at all. I'm just saying, what do you expect when you do things wrong and you cut people? So we've got Krista Marie Clark. She says, please, can I have a guidance reading? Study. Well, that's what I just get, study for you. So even though you've said it, I just feel like that the more that you do, and this is for anybody really, I've learnt my lessons with study. I'm qualified in a lot of things because I love to study. And I'm almost ready to start doing something else at the moment too. So with regards to going forward, I feel like that whatever you do, it's like you put your finger on something, it turns to gold. So when you're like that, and when you have that tenacity, when you have that ability, when you have that creative side of yourself, you can just about do anything you put your mind to it. It's about yourself, and the only part that you can't do is you can't push yourself to do it, because you're not motivated. So just the same thing as Lawrence, you need to get your butt out there and get motivated and do what you want to do. Life is not a rehearsal, it's a real thing. So, and that's the message for you there, lovey. So keep going. If you have to do, and I feel like there's more training coming up for you as well. So outside of this normal study, there's more training coming up as well, which is going to benefit you anyway. And I also get the number 11 around you. So 1 and 1 is 2. So you got February as well as November. So what's the month of November for you? Is I feel they're saying to me like, I just saw 11 again. So 11. So are you seeing those double numbers? Or is it 11th of December or 11, or they just reminded me that the 11 is the November. Okay, so, and I'll leave that there. Maybe they don't want me to go to February. So what is that? What does that mean for you? And I'll leave that there. So we've got Maria Tierra. Hi, wondering if there's any messages for me. So what do I get for you? Why did I just hear guidance? What you I don't know why, but I just saw the word guidance, and I also seen, like, I don't know, this is going to sound crazy, like prunes. What's with prunes? Is your grandmother used to have the prunes or something? Because I don't know why, I just saw guidance and I just saw the word prune, or I don't know. I have to say what I get. Half the time I don't even understand why I get these things. I just say it, and that's why messages come through all the time. So I also feel like for you going forward, the number 3 for you is significant. So you've got the month of March or the date of the number 3. So what does that mean for you? And also show me that it comes in 3s for you. So everything that every time you do something, it's like a repetitive thing. It's like you got to do things in 3s. Like some people do double things, but you do things in 3s. I'm getting. And I also feel like for you going forward, there's some issues around communication for you as well. So they're saying to me that the communication around the back end of work or homes, like the background. I don't know why they're saying background. So background communication is down. That's what I'm getting. So I don't understand exactly what that means. I haven't got that much time, but if I did, I would be able to pull that out. So background communication is down. So something's spiraling down around you. I feel like it's a phone call, and I feel like that the phone call has gone a little bit pear-shaped for you. But don't worry, don't push the boundaries, and just make sure that it's not overwhelming you too much. Don't think too much into it because it'll be all blown over soon. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So have we got any validations there, Ellie? Not yet. So guys, send me through your validations if you've got any from.
Maybe.
Okay, over to you, Ellie.
Maria just said maybe at home. That's all I got from her.
Oh, fair enough. So we need a little bit more meat in the sandwich, guys, if we're going to have more validation. So what have we got here? So let me go to Christina Martinez. She says, good morning, beautiful Lesley. She says, Christina here from New Mexico. She says, can I have a guidance reading, please? So I'll just turn over the page. So Christina Martinez, why do I can't breathe properly out of my nose? Who is that around you? So guys, when I get all these things, so being a medium is, I don't understand I don't know if everyone understands the difference between a medium or like a medium or a psychic. So the difference is psychic is past, present, and future, and the mediumship side is a medium is virtually talking to the past loved one. That's what I do as well. So I get the feelings, I get the hearing, the smelling, the feelings. I get the broken legs, the chopped off legs, and car crashes, and I also do the remote viewing. So when I see the remote viewing, I see it as exactly out of your eyes, and if I'm in a car accident, for example, if you were young and you're in a car accident, I can see through that eyes, and then spirit will take me out of the car. They'll make me describe it while I'm in the car before the accident actually impacts, and then they'll take me out of the car and put me on the side of the road, and I watch the end of the car accident. So that's how it works for me. That's the remote viewing side. So I've got Christina Martinez, and she wants guidance. So I feel like for you as well, anxiety. I got a lot of people. I feel like I'm full of anxiety tonight from everybody. So, and I also feel like for you as well, 16, the number 16 around you is July, the month of July as well, if you add them together. So what's coming up in July? And I just feel like that's going to be a significant month for you. And I also give 2 to 3 tiny little obstacles, nothing to worry about. I just feel like that those little humps that you've got to get over is going to be it's going to be a little bit hard, but you're going to push through, okay? So they were saying to me, when you get little obstacles like this, you don't stop in the middle. It's like they're saying going through hell, but you don't stop in the middle. So, and I'll leave that there. And I also feel like for you going forward that the anxiety that you've been having is based on the relationship or something along the relationship side. Bless you. And I also feel like that. I don't know. I've just got to pull that back. Family and relationship. I don't know why. I feel like that there's some issues around family and relationship here, and I don't feel like it's going to plan. It's like you have one way of thinking, and then everybody else has another way of thinking. So why they show me that this like it's sort of split and there's a brick wall up there. I don't know why I'm seeing that. So. And so when Spirit shows me the remote viewing, I see, like I say, I see everything, but I always look to my right because I can't see. If I look to my left, there's no big deal, but I always look to my right because that's where I see everything on my right side. So, and the people that come through, the past loved ones that come through are really, really transparent, and sometimes I can't quite tell the colors. So the colors might be, a white or a cream color, but it looks like a light color to me until I actually really hone in and like really focus on what I'm looking at once they show me. What else do we get here? So I think we've got a validation there, Ellie, haven't we? Yeah.
So Maria Tierra said, yes, definitely need guidance. Thank you for the confirmation. Krista Marie said, today I saw 11:11 a.m. November is my mum and son's birthday on the same day, and I have applied to do volunteer work to help enhance my study and gain skills. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful.
And then Christina Martinez says, I woke up congested and have been having problems breathing since COVID. And she also said my daughter turns 18 and she's going to move out.
All right, there you go. And did we do that one there with that one there with 11:11?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cool. So she has been seeing 11:11. That's cool. So I'll just turn my headset down. There we go. That's better. So what else do I get here for you guys? So if you're on one of the group pages, then come over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, so that I can actually see your questions here, guys. And I'm just going to visit those pages, the other pages as well. Just pull them up on my screen. So I do this 8 hours a week. I'm back here tomorrow night, not on the station here, but I'm back tomorrow night from home, and it's a little bit more relaxed. I can say a little bit more. It's a bit hard sometimes when you're live on the station because it's actually like I said, the media law. So I just want to say hello to Kristen Nicole Wilson. Thank you for joining me. She's cute. She's over in, where are you from, Kristen? Can you tell me? I'm not sure what part of the world she's from, but thank you for joining me. Who else have we got here? This is from one of my group pages. Just checking. Where are we? So we've got, whoops, there we go. So we've also got here, this is from, well, you've done it. So we've got a few people on that page there. Okay, righto. Oh, well, Facebook is doing something weird again tonight. So
You're on the Psychics page right now.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but I just went to the group page. That's weird.
If you're on the group pages, are just here.
Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. Thank you. So yeah, maybe just push them over to the main page if you can there, Ellie, please, so I can see them. So let's keep going, guys. So Sue Hutchinson's watching. Thanks for joining me. Love the remote viewing. Hope to try that. Maria Tierra. Yeah, so it's really quite bizarre because I can go through people's houses, Maria. It's really, it used to freak me out at first, but it sort of still freaks me out now. But anyway, we'll keep going. So what do we got here? Kelly Bianca, may I have a general reading, please? So Kelly Bianca. So what have I got for you? I get the number 8 around you, so the month of August as well as the month of September, 8 and 9. So what's coming up there? I feel like there's something significant going on. I just saw the word wedding, and I just saw like wedding significant. So what's that? Is that, it's like the marriage made from heaven or something. That's what I'm just hearing. Marriage made in heaven or something like that. So what does that mean? Who's the person that has issues with the left eye? So they've got the issues with the left eye, and also a lot of anxiety around you as well. And I don't know why everybody's suffering with anxiety. Everyone's uncertain about what's going on at the moment. And I feel like July is going to be a significant month. I keep saying this, significant month for everybody. So brace yourself. And also feel like there's something not right with someone around you that has throat issues as well. And this person is like, it's like they can't talk properly. It's like they've got a husky voice. So who's that around you? Is this person got, a throat infection or something not right? Is that you? I also get the number 7. So we've got 7, 8, and 9. So I've also got the month of July if that 7 doesn't resonate with you, okay? So, and they're showing me pennies as well. So I feel like the pennies are going out. And when I see the pennies, they actually pull up the pockets, and I see the pockets come up like this. And I see the pockets come up and they're empty. So, and then I see the money going out. And it's like the old-fashioned, pirates, the pirates' coins that they get out of the ocean, and they open up the treasure chest, and I see it like that. The Pharaoh's money, and I feel like that the gold coins, it's not even, It's not even gold coins going out. It's bronze coins going out, but there's gold dollar signs coming back in. And I feel like that's going to be after July and in August. So wait a little bit longer. You'll get what you want, okay? And they're saying to me, don't just keep spending money on things because you know that money's coming up. Make sure that you save your money and put something aside so that you actually have a backup plan, because I feel like you haven't learnt your lessons from backup plan. So, and that's with everything at the moment. So I'll leave that there, but that's a message for you. We've got Joe Lister. Hi, thanks for joining me. She says, hi, Lesley, how are you tonight? Could you please do a reading for me to find out why I feel anxious at the moment? I feel like things have to be done yesterday and not today. Yeah, I know that feeling. So you're like me, you like to be organized, and I feel like that you have like things that you'd like to set up in the background, but sometimes they just don't go to plan. And when they don't go to plan, it throws out your whole equilibrium. And that's what I feel like, the imbalance in your body. And there's some significant things coming up. And July around you is significant as well. And I also feel like there's other stuff outside of the realms of your control that are actually starting to play havoc with your mind. Okay, so, and that's how I feel at the moment. And I feel like there's things coming up around July that in August that we're in a world of pain for at the moment. But anyway, we'll leave that there. And I also feel like going forward too that you've got the number 10 and 11 around you. So what is the number 10 is that's October for you. So what's happening around October that's coming up? If that doesn't mean anything, then put that 10 on the calendar for the 10th day of any month, or the 10 for the 10th of October. I just saw 1010. So is that the 10th of October or 10 out of 10? What does that mean? So 10/10. I also feel like November is going to be significant for you as well. And this is the lead up to Christmas, and things are just like, they're saying to me that you're trying to grab onto things, but you can't. You just can't get your head around some things, and you're trying to grab onto it and pull it back, but you can't pull nothing back at the moment. That's why you're getting the anxiety, and it's overwhelming, and it's time to pull back and just focus on yourself. When you focus on yourself, it's all going to come to, and you're going to go, oh my God, like what was I doing? Okay, so, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there? Go for it, Ellie.
So Christina Martinez also said, I have been seeing 11/11 a lot, and also 11/17, and my birthday is the 17th of the 11th. I think that's American.
Yeah, that's right.
And then she also said, thank you so much, Lesley, for taking the time to do that for me. I truly appreciate it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. That's beautiful. Any other ones there, Ellie? No, not yet. Okay. So let's keep going. What else have we got here? Oh, there you go. Charmaine Jim Tim, she says, I remember at the hospital with my pop, on his last days, I gave him a big hug and a kiss. Love a message from him and my nan too. So a message from him. Wow, that's really, really sweet. And he, even though he would have been unconscious, he knows that you were there. Okay, so, and who's the person? Was it you that was holding his hand? Was it you that was holding his hand and with your hand on his head? Because like he's just showing me the hand on the head. Was he slightly baldy at top as well, and had a little bit of grey fluff on the side? He's saying, and he had a little bit of a nose. So that's what I'm getting from him. And I also feel like the number 7 for you. So we've got July as well. So July, I just see July flashing up. I've also got number 4. So the month of April is significant as well. And going forward, I also, and number 33. So 3 and 3 is 6. So we've got the June and July. So that's just showing me the 33. So what's the 33 mean to you? And yeah, what's the 33 mean to you? And I feel like that going forward, there was things that you can't explain about your family at the moment. I don't know why they're saying that to me, but I feel like there's things that you can't explain. It's like, why did Grandpa have those type of slippers, or those type of, what was wrong with his feet? Like, why was his feet so painful? Because I can see him trying to walk and his feet were really painful, but nobody fixed it. And it's like these little questions you ask in your head. So, and I'll leave that there. But going forward, just says hi and thank you for joining me. So what else have we got here, Ellie? Who's that? Audrey McCalgan. She says, fantastic singer. Who's a fantastic singer? She must be talking about She must be talking about, oh, I don't know. Who is she talking about? Do you know, Ellie?
No.
Do you see Anne Williams? She says, "Do you see my question?" I see that question.
That's from a group page. So
Oh, okay.
her question was,
Wait.
her question was, hold on, I'll just find it. She said, "Can I have a reading on where my relationship is going, please?"
Yeah, what was her name?
Anne Williams.
Anne Williams. Sure. Like where your relationship is going. Oh, I just feel like things need to get back to the basics again. Like when you first started, the freshness, the heart, the actual start of the relationship's always the honeymoon period until 6 months later, and then sure as ever you find out the true colors of people. Sometimes you find them out in 2 months, but I feel like it's true colors time, and if you're having a doubt, and I feel like this is upsetting your stomach, and I feel like your stomach's doing turnovers and backflips and stuff like that, and it's making you very nervous, and I also feel like that you need to tread on eggshells. So if that's got to be some form of I don't know, calmness for you or something that where you like, then you stay there. But I just feel like that something's got to change, So things have got to change, and I just feel like that things are like a roller coaster at the moment. So up and down, up and down, up and down. So, and I'll leave that there. I just don't feel like that this is the right time for this platform for some of this stuff as well. And I'll leave that there. Where are we up to? So Brittany Torello, she says, "Please, I can't see what the message is, the question is." So here it is. "I would love a guidance on what do I do about my oldest daughter." Right. So oldest daughter, Brittany Torello. Right, Brittany. So what I get for you, oldest daughter. It's always hard when you've got, someone that you love so much and you're raised and you try your best, and then all of a sudden it goes a little bit pear-shaped. But I feel like this might be just a phase for you, and I just feel like that going forward there's other issues behind the scenes that your daughter's not telling you, and I feel like there's something not right. She's got something on her mind. And I also feel like for you it's the same thing for you. It's like a catch-22. There's things on your mind, and emotions are contagious, I'm getting. So when the emotions are contagious, it's important to have a look back and just say, you know what, to have a look back about what you're doing or what you're saying that's actually a trigger, because sometimes these young ladies are very sensitive. They're very, they get very sensitive. They don't know where they're coming or going. And I always say that, when people not communicating, not talking, it gets worse. It festers, and people, sometimes females just think too much into things, and they go too much into the detail for no reason. In anything, sometimes there might not even be anything wrong, and then all of a sudden they're asking their friend or their partner or their children what's wrong, and yet nothing's wrong. So I would just pull back the reins and just look after yourself for a little bit and just see what's going on with outside the picture, and just pull back the reins and see what's going on there, because I just feel like that maybe she might need a little bit of space. And then this is going to sound crazy, but if my daughter's upset, usually I normally get some socks out and have a sock fight with her, and it just breaks the ice. It just changes everything. And it sounds crazy, it sounds weird, but I just feel like that something's got to give, So there's no point putting any more pressure on the situation, because it's not going to go in your favor. I just feel like you need to pull back, and I'll leave it there. So I will read that one later. I don't want to do that one now. Thanks. So yeah, Wendy Harvey says, "Great job, Ellie." So what else we got here? Brittany Torella says, "Thank you so much. That makes so much sense." Yeah, that's who I just read, wasn't it? Yeah. All right. So we've got here Karina Horse. Good morning, Leslie from Wisconsin, USA. Can I have a reading, please? So we've got, gosh, how many have I done already? My gosh, look at this, Facebook. There you go, all that and all that. Oh my gosh, on fire. Hopefully I'm getting it right with the validations. So we've got here, who was I going to read then, Ellie? Oh gosh, I've lost it. The Facebook, oh, here it is, Karina Hall. Karina Hall, C-O-R-R-I-N-A, Karina Hall. Oh, anxiety around you as well. Gosh, everybody's tonight. It's must be. I was just looking at my clock before to see if it was a full moon, but it's actually coming into a moon. You see this moon just here? So yes. But anyway, we'll keep going. So I've got Karina. She wants to have a reading. So I'll just do a general for you as well. And I'll start with I also get number 10 around you. So we've got the month of October. So what is October to you? And I also feel like for you going forward, there's a few issues also, communication breakdown. They're also showing me bad energy in a room. Do you have three rooms in the home and one is like a spare? So three rooms, like bedrooms, but then there's a spare, and I feel like the one that's a spare is like it's darker and no one wants to go in that room. Okay, so, and I just feel like there's a bit of a negative energy there, and you can always get rid of that energy by just the Alison Dubois. She has a thing on YouTube, and she always makes sure that she puts like sage around everything and clears the air and blah blah blah. So but yeah, maybe I should be doing that more often too, clearing the air. So the space, so one space in there, I just feel like it's like a I don't know, looks like an old bedroom, or someone was in there beforehand. Do you feel spirit around you? Because I also see the shadows on the right. I see lots of shadows on the right, and I feel like that you're like me, but you don't know how to use it. So, and I also feel like there's an elderly man that's hanging around as well, and I don't know if he's in the house. Do you actually hear the floorboards or the floor creak in the house? Because I can see somebody walking up and down the house, and this is an elderly man that's passed. So, and that sounds quite crazy. I don't have one eye in the middle of my head. I'm not nuts. But I just feel like that this person has like is in your home. That's what I feel, and I feel like that there's things that happen around the home, like the lights will turn off when they're not even turned off, and they come back on. And that's not just electrical. That's him playing with things around the house, and he's shown me also picture frame falling off, being on the floor. So what's with the frames, or whatever's hanging up is moved. It's moved, like it's significantly moved. It can only be moved by someone touching it. And I also feel around you the number 7 around you also, and I also get the month of July again, and I also feel like 5 isn't also a significant month. So you got the month of May. I just saw the number 15 too, so we've got 15 and 6 for June as well, and I'll leave that there. So thank you. So if you've just joined me, come over to Facebook and on the main page, and it's Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me there, and you can ask me a question live on the show here. Thank you. We'll be back in a second. You're listening to Radio Alive 90.5 FM. Yeah. That my cup out there, can you grab me water? That cup just there on the thing? Thank you.
Just water?
Yes, please.
Hot water?
Yeah. Thank you.
Show your support and show up. Blacktown City FC. Your town, your team.
The Alive 90.5 Australian Spectrum Show with Ross Beer at 9 p.m. every Tuesday night. To the studio again.
Thank you.
Just going to the bathroom. I'll be 30 seconds.
Here's some wonderful music, new album launches, news on up-and-coming festivals.
Oh, that's hot.
News that brings our studio guests that performing around town. That's every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. on Alive 90.5.
You are listening to Alive 90.5.
If you'd like to know more about it, jump onto our website.
www.alive905.com.au.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're listening to Lesley Spaliviero. I'm live on 90.5 FM. And if you'd like to have a free reading, then come over to my page, the main page, which is Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you can have a free reading from me. Now, we've got a lot of people here on the page. I've also got Karina Hall, I've just read for you. She's from Wisconsin in the USA. Brittany Torello, just read for her. So I've already done, guys, pretty much. Let me just see, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 readings. I could probably do more, but I sort of got to, take a breath. So I've also got here Brittany Torelli says, okay, thanks so much. So you need to validate these things, guys. That'll be great. So we've got Nicole Sten. She says she's on Facebook as Tim, and she says, yes, that is my pop, and yes, that's what he looks like. Yes, my pop's legs was bad, and I think it was separation in his legs. Yes, I had held his hand. I was 9 years old at the time. Yes, spot on. And yes, it's hard for me about my family. It's Nicole Stan here. Yeah, I know. It's funny because I saw the remote viewing where he was showing me where he was lying in the bed there, and he was showing me where the people were around him. So that's why they show me. That's the part of the remote viewing that I get from spirit or from mediumship from the other side. So we've got Jess Black here. She says, happy birthday to Teresa. So Teresa Gardner, happy birthday to you. She's one of the ladies that's in a group with me, and she's amazing. She's practicing her psychic and mediumship abilities, and she's doing an amazing job too. So she's also a beautiful, beautiful soul. And I'll just say hello to, what do we got? Anita Singh. We've got Milton Clark. Please, can I have a guidance reading? Buying the house I am in currently, or should I move on to something different? Thank you. Well, if you buy the house that you're in, you don't have to actually pack up and move your stuff, do you? So that's probably the best bonus. But I do feel like that it's a good buy. Any property is a good buy, especially if it's at the right price. And because you're living there, I feel like that the owners of the property would do the sale, and I feel like the sale is going to be about 4 to 6 weeks. So I feel like this is a good buy, and they're saying to me, worst house in best street, and a lot of property people would know that saying, but I just feel like for this going forward, it's going to be a good buy for you. Make sure that you do all your due diligence. I can never say that word right. Your due diligence. And do all your checks and all your what do you call it? What's it called? Appraisals and the termites and whatever else that you have to do before you buy a property. So just make sure that you get all the ducks in a row for that, so that you can actually have some backup plan later. And I just feel like this is going to be a lot better because you know the property, you know that it's all the quirks about it, all the things that are right and wrong about it. So it's just going to make sense that you should go ahead with it. I feel that it's going to be fine for you. And I'll leave that there, but we've got a validation there, Ellie.
So we've got 2 validations. There's one from Kelly Bianca.
Okay.
She says, I don't know of a wedding yet, but me and my fiance haven't picked out a date, so maybe we'll be spontaneous. I think my fiance is having issues in his left eye seeing at night, but I'm not sure about the throat issues. We do smoke. I'll have to ask around though. Penny's going out and gold coming in is amazing. My fiance has been learning how to trade forex. I've definitely been spending way too much money knowing we may have more coming in. I will definitely stop. We need a backup plan for sure. We are trying to build a backup plan now. Anxiety, yeah, that's me. I'm a stay-at-home mum of 2 babies, and I just have a lot of anxiety, and I feel very stuck in my spiritual journey, not knowing my next step. Thank you again.
Yeah, right. That's beautiful. Thank you. Wow. So sometimes I blow it when I do the actual the readings for people, and I see wedding, and I go, should I say it or not? So I actually blow up the surprise. Sorry about that. What else have we got here? So happy Mother's Day to you too as well, Nicole Sten. Milton Clark says, thank you so much for the reading. You have to validate it, Milton. You can't just leave like that. Come on, be fair. So we've got Audrey McCowan. She says, happy birthday to Therese as well. We've also got here Nicole Sten. She says, thank you so much. You have helped me so much in the reading about my pop. I miss him so much. Love him too. That's beautiful. And isn't it beautiful how you can remember him from when he was, when you were young and when he was, at his best. So join my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're just just checking over to see what's going on with the actual group pages. So Nicole, she says, good morning, gorgeous. I love watching you do these. Oh, that's cute. So you send me a message. What message have you got there, Kristen? So Kristen, Nicole, I'll do a reading for you. Okay. Hopefully she's still listening. So send me a message there, Kristen, if you're still listening. She's on one of our group pages. So what I get for you, okay, so I get the number 4 around you, and I also get 5. So you got the month of April, which is really significant. I also get the month of May. So what's happening around May, and I feel like we're already, what date is it? We're already the 9th in. So I feel like this is going to be the end, second week to the end of the month. So second week cross to the end of the month. And I feel it's going to be around the 22nd-23rd of May. There's going to be some significant changes for you, and also a couple of more obstacles, but you're going to get through it. You can get through anything when you put your mind through it. And also I just feel like for you, there's like, who's the person that's got the issues with like just about to sneeze, or they've got something not right with their nose or something like that. I feel like they either need to have surgery on the nose, or something's going on with the nose area, because they're showing me the nose and they're saying to me, and it looks like to me that it's been bandaged up. So I'm not sure what's going on with the nose area, or surgery, or sinus issues or something like that. But I see tissue around it, and I see that, and it looks like to me this person's desperately trying not to sneeze. So I feel like they've had surgery or something like that. But the pain is all over this part of the face as well. And I just feel like going forward, there's some things going on around you that you have no control about. So pull back the reins. And then when you have issues like this, it's best to actually just sit back and be the little, spider on the wall, and just go, oh yeah, wow, oh yeah, and then that's it, have your say like I do, and then that's it, it's finished. But and then don't allow people to disrespect you either, because I just feel like that you're being disrespectful in certain little things, in certain little areas. And I feel like this is because of your kindness and your soft nature. I just feel like that things can get a little bit scary, hairy, like that afterwards. So pull back the reins, and don't allow people to disrespect you in that format. And I also know that you don't go out of your way to actually aggravate people, or you're like me, you don't go out of your way, you aggravate people, but you will defend yourself, which is exactly how I am. So, and it's important for you to actually make sure that you don't allow people or give people permission to upset you. Sometimes that's easy said than done, I understand, but going forward, this is going to be a great reflection on you going forward, because you're an achiever. You like to have that high standard of living. You like to have that high standard of what you expect from things and people. So if that gets even higher, it's going to be amazing for you. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. Okie doke. So let me just see if I've got anybody on the streaming software here. So I can see Anne Weems. I've read for her. Malcolm Gilbert. Hi, Malcolm. How are you? Billy Joe Ellis. Hi. Something for me, please. Billy Joe Ellis. I haven't seen this name before, have I, Ellie?
No.
Doesn't ring a bell. So, and that's the way they spell their name too. Is that actually a real name? So I get for you the number 28 around you. So 2 and 8 is 330. So we've got 3. So you've got the month of March as well. But I do feel like that there's the 28, and between the 28th and the 30th of those dates that are actually significant for you. And I also feel like this person's got some issues with the face and some issues with the eye area. So on the right eye side, so what's coming up, what's going on there? It's like I can't see her. I've got a twitch or an itch, or those little spasm things or something, whatever it is. And I feel like that there's a lot of fatigue around you, and I feel like that there's also things that are coming up that are worrying you, but you don't need to worry about it. Okay, the more you focus on those things, the more it's going to happen. So, and I'll leave that there. But it's the message for you from Spirit is to keep your chin up. Make sure that you're doing the things where you put all the ducks in a row. Make sure everything's tickety-boo, so that you go forward in the right fashion, not in the right manner, but the right fashion. Okay. So, and be a matter of fact as well. It's not going to hurt to be a matter of fact for a change, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we've got Sabrina Traunch says, hi, Lesley, can you tell me if we are going to get a house? I'm getting really down about it now. It's almost a year. Right. So Sabrina, when I say this all the time. I got to say it again. So you need to go watch Secret. You need to manifest what you want. I got my home by $1,000, and I manifested everything about my home. So, and I got exactly what I wanted. So and I couldn't have done it any other way. And I know that sounds crazy to tell people to go and watch a documentary, but trust me, it will change your life. And I just feel like this home is going to come up. And when you start changing your mindset, because your words are, I'm getting down about it now. It's almost a year, so it's already in a negative content. Okay, so when you start to change things and say, I found the house of my dream. It's going to be I'm going to be moving in there in August, for example. So you'll start planning to see with the universe. The universe will start scrambling, and sure as ever, you find the house of your dreams. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So go watch The Secret. That's the message for you, lovey. So Tiffany Palakias Tudello, she says hi there. Hi, I can't even say your name. I'm sorry. Summer Dawson, that's easy. That's a nice name. So she says, can I please connect with my dad? So Summer. So what do I get for you? So what do I get? 27 around you. So 2 and 7 is 9. So you got the month of September around you. And I also feel like that dad had issues with his stomach, because I can feel like, or is that you? Because I can feel like stomach. I can see the stomach getting swollen and a bit more like fluid in it or something like that. It looks like it had fluid in it. I also feel like I'm numb from the legs down. So there's a lot of fluid in the body here. And I just feel like that he was... and this man wore his heart on his sleeve. So he's saying to me too that he gave the old-fashioned gentleman's handshake, and that the handshake was really quite a very loyal thing for him. And he didn't back down on his words. He's saying, I was black and white. I knew what I wanted. I knew where I was going, but I was timid and quiet when I needed to be. But when I needed to roar, I could roar as well. So, and I feel like this man also had looks like to me either tattoo or something significant on the left shoulder, or is that someone else around you that has a significant tattoo between the right, I said the left shoulder, but I feel like it's the right side of the chest to the shoulder area. So I just feel like what's that tattoo? And I feel like this is a dragon or something like that. It's like one of those big fancy pants Chinese dragons or something like that. That's what I get. It's really pretty. What's the Chinese dragon to you? What does that mean? Because it just showed me again. And I also feel like there's numbers on this tattoo, and I feel like that the tattoo, or is that you thinking of getting one? Numbers. The numbers of the date of birth. So dad, it's got dad or something like that on the wrist or something like that. Is it dad with date of birth on the wrist, or why am I seeing that on the wrist? Are you thinking of getting a tattoo on the wrist or somewhere on your body with dad and then the numbers, or have you already got it? And I feel like a lot of anxiety around you as well. So another person worrying about things before they happen. So don't stress about worrying about something that has not happened, because when you put your energy into something that has not happened, the energy will be will take the load. It's like where focus goes, energy flows, and it's going to take the load on people, because you're going to manifest that. So you don't want what you don't want. Okay. So make sure you pull back the reins with that and only think about and manifest what you do want, because then when you do want something, it actually plays it out. So for example, if I say to I want to get a black dress. I bless you, Ellie. My gosh. I want to get a black dress. So the black dress, the universe goes, oh my God, she wants a black dress. They don't know whether it's a size 10, size 8, size 20, whatever the case may be. And sure as ever, with regards to the black dress, they don't know if it's short, long. They don't know if it's a short sleeve, long sleeve, collar neck, cow neck. They don't know what type of dress it is. So when you ask for something, you need to be specific in what you ask for. Otherwise, you're not going to get what you want. You'll get something, you'll get a black dress, but it will be, a long dress, and it won't be short, or you might get one that's got a full neck on it, or it's got a hoodie. You don't want that, so you need to ask exactly what you want, and you will receive it. So, and I'll leave that there. That's probably the main thing for you to understand. Maybe you should go watch The Secret too. I should be a salesperson for that show. I swear to God, because I say it all the time.
They should sponsor you.
I think they should sponsor me too. But it's actually amazing. Some people, they just go, oh, yeah, whatever. Leslie talks about it all the time, but they've never, ever watched it. But when you watch it, you go, oh, my God, why didn't I watch this 10 years ago? That's exactly what I said. So Billy Joe Ellis said, thank you so much. Can you please send through a validation? That would be amazing. Thank you. So I'll just jump back over to the pages. What else have we got here?
I've got a couple of validations.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Go for it, Ellie.
So I have a validation with Karina Hall. She said, oh my goodness, yes, this home I live in is something else. You're right. In the last 3 months, I have been searching for myself and opening myself for spirit. There is for sure a dark feeling in my room. I'm not in it often, but to sleep. However, I'm not afraid of her. She has shown herself to me so much about
there you go.
And so much about this home. Yes, male in home. I thought it was my dad that passed 15 years ago, or my good friend John that passed 5 years ago. Both were funny guys when alive. I wonder if it's not them. May or July, hopefully I can move by then. Really trying to get things together to move. October, my brother is getting married.
Yeah, beautiful. So what did I say? I said, what was her name?
Karina.
October. Yeah, there we go. There it is there, October. So the significant, is that around the 10th? I don't know. She didn't say that. There's October there. There you go. Cool bananas. I love it.
Then I've got another one from Christina Martinez. She said, Leslie, I forgot to ask about a relationship. And she said, you are correct about my anxiety and a wall. I have been having anxiety about a new relationship. Do you see anything with that new relationship?
You've got to ask this one question, guys. Well, with a new relationship, you've got to, put everything, like sometimes they say to me, and I put the cards on the table and, be upfront with everything. That's the communication thing. Wow. And it's just taken my breath away. So with regards to communication and relationships, if there's no communication, there's no relationship. It's that clear. So, and if, partners are sleeping in, I'm not saying that he is, partners are sleeping in other rooms or whatever the case may be, then, relationships have gone south. So it's a very hard way of trying to get the relationship to come back to fruition when people have gone south with their relationship. So it's hard to come back. I don't hold grudges. So if it, with relationships or whatever the case may be, I say what I say and that's it. It doesn't go any further. But that's how I am. I just feel like this relationship for you is going to be really good, but you need to put a lot of work into it. And relationships are not just about, the old-fashioned way where the husband opens up the door and does this and does that and, brings all the bread home and you just cook all day. It's nothing like that now. Us women have to get out there and we want to be independent. So we've got to get out there and pull the ranks as well, So we've got to do the hard work and to make it work as well, not just the male. But I just feel like just give it a great go. What have you got to lose? You've got nothing to lose. So go for it. And if you've got any baggage behind, don't bring it up to the partner. Just, sort out your stuff in the background and make the best of your relationship. This life's not a rehearsal, guys. It's a real thing. So, and I'll leave it there. Over to you, Ellie.
So Karina just validated that 11th of October is her anniversary.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
Halloween is when her brother is getting married.
Ah, beautiful.
And
there you go.
Then there was Nicole said, I think it's Jim Tim who's
Nicole Sten,
with the number of 333, I'm 3 people in one body, my twin and my other sister and me and my triplets. I have 3 people too. And then there was a lady named Tracy Doyle. She said 333 is a time I come across every day. I'm not sure what it means.
Oh, 333. I don't know what it means either. Look it up on the angel numbers. So look that up and you might be able to see something. 3333. Is that 3333 she said?
333.
330. Oh, so 333. Yeah. What did I say? I said 20. I said 33 before, didn't I? Yeah, 33. There it is there. There it is right there. See, I'll have to show people because people won't believe me. There it is right there. That's what I wrote for Corinne. Whoops, where is it? There we go. So numbers, angel numbers and stuff like that. So if people are seeing double numbers, like I get numbers all the time. It's incredible how many numbers I'll get. The 111. The other day on the 5th, I was awake at 5:55 a.m. on the 5th. So that was, massive thing and changes coming up. So with the numbers fives, I know that they're changes. So they are definitely coming up for me as well. And, it's sometimes when you get to a certain age, you think to yourself, well, like, what are you doing? Where you want to be? What do you want to do? So, and that's kind of like how some of my friends are at the moment. And I can understand, I can relate to that too. So, but anyway, we'll keep going. What else have we got? Linda Whitley McDonald is watching. Thanks for joining me. Rose Mahan, she's here. Raven Birdie King is watching. Thanks for joining me. Susie Jovanovic. Oh God, I can't believe I said that right. I think I got it right. So Linda McDonald says, you're so good. Oh, thank you. I try to be. Shirley Moston, she says, hi Lesley, any messages for me, please? So Shirley, haven't heard that name before. Which suburb, country, town are you guys from? Mostyn, Mostyn. I think I might have heard it once actually. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, and country, county. I've got Shirley Mostyn I'm just about to read for. So what do I get for you? Well, I get the number 27 for you. So 2 and 7 is 9. So we've got the month of September. So what's coming up in September for you? And I feel like things are a little bit hairy at the moment. They're saying up and down, up and down. So what's coming up is, and they're saying to me that you don't like take risks, but you've got a fear about moving forward. So, and I feel like that going forward is going to be the best thing for you. So whatever's on your mind right now, you need to take that next step because you're missing out on what the opportunities are going forward. And I feel like this could be around work. And why do I get 3 days or 3 parts? So what does that mean to you? So is that part-time, or you want to go part-time, or you want to start part-time? What does that mean to you? I just feel like that's going to work. Whatever you're thinking with the 3 parts is going to work for you. And I also feel like for you, there's now, why do I see a house? And I see a house, but I see the kitchen, and I feel like there's a bit of it's like the kitchen's like a construction workplace. It's like everyone's doing something in there, and I just feel like they're preparing for either a function or party or something like that. They're making the best of what they can with the kitchen. So why do I see that? And I get construction around you as well. So is this a function, or is there a function coming up that you're doing, that you're preparing the food for, or that you're helping to prepare food for? So I don't get my words all mumbled up. So a function coming up, a big one. And this is like about 100 plus people. That's what I'm seeing. So if that's not you, it's someone in this group here, because I can see the group, I can see all the people, and I can see the kitchen with chaos. There's people everywhere. So helping out. And also, is this a school thing? I just heard the word school. So it's like the P&C, or parents and community, or parents and citizens, or whatever they call. What's the P&C mean? Parents and
council.
Council, is it? Yeah.
Parents and community.
Community, is it? Yeah, something like that.
Like that.
We can put anything for the C word. So, and I also feel like for you, this is going to be very self-satisfying. So whatever you're doing that you have planned coming up, it's going to be self-satisfying. So just brace yourself and wait for that, because it's going to be really nice for you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we got into validation there, Ellie?
Yeah, so with the Shirley you just read for, she just lost her home, car, and her nan with dementia in the floods in Lismore.
Oh, jeez. What did I say? What was this lady's name?
Shirley Mostyn.
Shirley Mostyn.
I think you just.
Oh, 3 parts.
3 parts. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Wow, that's really sad. Sorry to hear that. But the 3 parts that I was talking about, I didn't know what it was for, but I realize now that you said it. Yeah, it was something significant. That's for sure. And but they're saying too that there's more floods coming up, or more rain coming up in Queensland as well. So brace yourself there, guys, up there. It's going to be horrendous. I got sent that today. It's awful. So. And I also feel like for you going forward that things have got to change, and that's a no-brainer. That's a general thing, but things are going to change. It's going to be for the better. So keep your head up. Okay, so keep your head up. It's going to take 6 to 8 months before the bigger changes come into place, but I feel like things are going to change, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So who else have we got here? Oh, she says just been flooded. Yeah, right. Oh, okay. Talia Sams James is watching. Thanks for joining me. Oh, so wow, Nicole Sten, she lives in Lismore, New South Wales. She says, I live here in Lismore. Wow. And have you been hit badly where you are there, Nicole? So I actually didn't realize that I knew that you lived somewhere up in Queensland. I forgot that you lived in Lismore though. And I'll leave that there. So if you'd like to have a free reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I can see you there. So I don't know if Nicole Kristen Nicole has seen my messages, but I will reply to her and let her know. So over to you, Ellie. We're just going to go to an ad. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Okay, medical students, who can tell me what blood type A means?
It means that A-type antigens are in the blood.
Very good. And who can tell me what B-type blood means? Yes.
B-type blood means
Blacktown City is in the blood. And is it a rare blood type?
not only my neck of the woods. Show your support and show up. Blacktown City FC. Your town, your team.
All know that paying for a funeral can be a financial burden. However, have you ever thought of paying for a prepaid funeral with none of the ongoing premiums that is associated with funeral insurance? $1,000 can get you started. Call Family Funeral, a family-owned and operated business of 35 years, to make it easier for you. Call 02-9659-0900. Ask for Richard Spiteri or speak to one of the friendly staff members to learn how. Get assistance today. Call Hills Family Funeral, station sponsor.
The mate with the high-tech Bluetooth fish finder, but not a lighter. You know the type. So when enjoying the water, make the right call to keep your mates safe. Make sure they wear a life jacket. A message from your mates at Royal Lifesaving.
All the local news and all the great music.
On your sound, your
Okay.
Alive 90.5.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And if you'd like to have a free reading, then come over to the page Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I will do a free reading for you. So I've pretty much done probably, 26 readings already. We've had quite a few validations. Have we got any more there, Ellie? Not yet. No, not yet. So we've got here, okay. So Kimsey, Crystal Infused, Jim Tim, when I go back with more donations, let me know if you need help. And I have a bed and clothing and furniture. That's beautiful. So guys, if there's a lot of people up in Lismore, up in the Queensland area that are getting smashed again with the rain. So if you've got anything that you'd like to send to them or anybody up there, then I don't know who to contact, but I've got some people on here on the page that actually are suffering up there. They've lost everything. They've lost their family. They've lost their homes. They've lost their clothes on their back. So if you've got anything that you'd like to share or give back to them, then either send me a message and I'll try and get in contact with them, or I don't know who to get in contact with, to be honest. But we've always got to help everybody. We send the love around the world, and that's what I'm all about. I do 8 hours a week here, not just here, but on my shows, on my page, so that I can help people around the world with my gift that I have. And and Facebook actually sent me a message saying that they're taking the stars off me, and I said, well, good, because I don't even have an account with you for you to even give me stars, so don't bother giving it to me, because I don't want the stars. That's how I see it. I don't want to give you my bank account details, Facebook. So oh, yeah. So Nicole Sten said yes, and she said, yes, a 3-1 is coming. Sorry for the loss. Yeah, it's pretty sad. So Raven Birdie King says, I'm in Georgia, USA. Thanks for joining me. So we've got Robin Millett. She says, hi, Leslie. It's Robin from Ohio. Thank you. Any news about what she's saying? Clarity for my new work. Great to see you. Great to see you too, but not that I can see you. Robin, so just spell out your MELET. So new work. Ooh, I just feel like that things are going to go really well there, and at the moment you're enjoying it, but I feel like that you're the kind of person that's going to get bored really quick if you just do this mundane job. So look for something else that's an avenue there for you. And why am I getting pain in my left part of the back part of my top part of my leg, so and my hip? So what's going on that left side of the hip and leg pain? And I just feel like this is. They're giving me pains in my legs everywhere, and my feet are really sore. So what's going on with my feet with you? This is what I get. This is what happens when you're a medium. So you get everything. For November, so you got the month of November as well, and 1 and 1 is 2. So you got the month of February, which I feel like is significant for you. Did you actually get the job around February, or what was happening around February with work? Was that changeover or something like that? Because I just heard changeover. So what does that mean around the February mark? And I also feel like for you going forward with November, things are going to change with you with regards to work as well. So brace yourself for that. But I feel like this is going to be for the better. And they also show me by June, July next year, there's going to be 2 more obstacles to jump over with regards to work, but they're like a stepping stone. So don't think of it as an obstacle, okay? And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So, and you've got anxiety as well. Oh, sorry, I've got to keep going. 23 around you, and who's the person that actually can't talk properly? Like it's like they can't actually concentrate, so they lose a bit of and they're dizzy, so they lose a bit of their mind, and they can't talk properly. It's like it's like the throat can't swallow. It's like dementia. It's like I can't even talk. See. The throat can't swallow, and there's dementia there, and I feel like that there's something not right with the swallowing part. So who's that around you? I feel like this is an elderly lady, and I feel like this lady is she's got light colored hair, and I feel like this lady's got like light colored skin with light colored eyes. So she's very pale. She's very, very pale, this lady. So who's that lady around you? Is this a lady that you work with, or somebody that you care for or look after? Because I just feel like this lady is relying on you to be her little support lady. That's what I feel. If you already haven't done that for her. So, and it's just like she's just taken a hat off to you, you know. It's like she's saying, give her a pat on the back. I wish I could. If I could reach over to the States, I would. But yeah, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Oh, there you go. This is going to be so bizarre, because I was almost just about to say Shirley, and now Crystal Infused just put up there Shirley. Yeah, Charmaine. Can you believe that? I should have said it. I held back because Spirit just said to me, that's not the name for Robin. But I should have said Shirley anyway. But anyway, we'll leave it there. What else have we got here? Helen and Anastasia Miki is watching. Lisa James, Jules Tyrone, thanks for joining me. So we've also got issues around the heart here. So I feel like that someone's got something wrong with the heart here and the back of the head. So is this you, Jules Tyrone? I know you haven't put a question up there yet, but I just feel like something's not right with someone either around you or Lisa James or Helen Anastasia Miki. So I've got pain in my chest for the heart here, and I also feel like someone's just slapped me or bashed me in the back of the head, you know, so in the back of the neck. I'll leave that there. So we've got is that a validation there, Ellie, that one there? So I don't know if you want to read that one first before and I'll read it first maybe before we go live with it.
It's just another thing about Lismore.
Oh, all right, go for it, yeah.
So do you want me to read that?
Yeah, if you want, I'll grab a drink.
So Nicole just said, we have lost our Lismore town and our houses and our city and our people who have passed. Everything is hard for us to come back from for all of this, all in Lismore. We will never forget this in our life. Yeah,
right. That's really sad. Far out. I couldn't imagine being like that. You know, I nearly drowned when I was a kid, and I got run over when I was a kid, and I nearly drowned when I was a kid. So it's just awful. That's one thing that I always have a fear of is having a flood. It's just terrible. I don't know what to say. It's awful. Lisa James says, hi, Lesley. I work in aged care, and one of my clients tonight had chest pain and pain in the back of the neck. Oh, there you go. We found it. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. I just feel like this person there's more to it there, you know, like there's more to it. And they're like people are not paying attention to that with that person. Okay, so that person's, there's more to it. They're saying to me, more to it. Now I'm really dizzy. So this person's getting dizzy too, Lisa. So when they get up, they're going to be very dizzy. So just you're going to be, I feel like you're going to be on that watch, and that person's going to be dizzy, and you're going to be aware of it before it happens. So, and because I'm telling you. So yeah, it's, I don't know how to explain it any other way, but that's how I get it. Yeah, and I feel really strongly about that too. So this person is really fragile, really delicate, and it's, I don't know, I just get a strong feeling about this person with a heart, but I'm going to pull it back. So I'll leave that there. Can't get this thing to work properly. So Kerry Russell is watching. Thanks for joining me. So we've got Lisa Meyer. She says, Lisa from Ohio, stay at home grandma, raising autistic grandson and daughter on drugs, would love anything. Oh, lovey, geez. Wow, what a life. You did not choose this life, that's for sure. So Lisa, wow, Lisa Myers. Yeah, I get the number 22 and 23 around you. So the 2 and 3 is 5. So we've got the month of May. So what's coming up in May? So I feel like this is the third week, or the third week. So what happened on the third? If that's not significant, then look out for the third week. I feel like there's going to be a few changes coming up with the third week. And I feel like this is going to be with support. And I just feel like going forward that the feeling of being in despair, there's no such feeling for that, for like you, because you don't have time to even think about yourself, even though you are in despair at the moment. So, but I feel like there's going to be a bit more money, a bit more helping hand, and I don't know why, but I'm getting dizzy around you. So are you feeling dizzy, or is that somebody else around you at the moment, or is that the drugs from your daughter? So I just feel like my head's spinning. So, and I also feel nauseous, a bit sick around you. So is things not right around the belly area? Because I just feel like there's some little glitches in the belly that actually, it's probably just worry and nerves, but I am feeling dizzy. I feel like I can spin off my chair here. But I just feel like for you going forward as well, there's, as much as things are in despair for you, you still have that hope, you still have that faith, you still want to move forward with your life. And I feel like that's amazing, because you're actually, doing an amazing job in the background, and you don't get no validation, you don't get no recognition for it. But trust me, these young children, when they grow up, they're going to be your, it's like that, your self-satisfaction for you pushing through and go and doing the right thing by them, because they really rely on you to be their guide, So, and if it wasn't for you, I don't know where they'd be right now. So I'll leave that there. But message for you, sweetheart, is to take your hat off, pat yourself on the back and give yourself a beautiful, clap, because you deserve it. We deserve to salute to you. That's how I see it. And I'll leave that there. She says, I have many spirits around my home, super haunted. Wow. Well, if you, I don't know if they, like haunted houses and stuff like that. I don't think, I've seen a few spirits come through where they actually got devils like horns, and I don't like that. I had a reading a few weeks ago, or would have been, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks ago now, and I actually refunded money back because I didn't like the energy. But it's sort of, similar concept to me. But the spirit, with the haunted homes and stuff, is it really haunted, or is it just a make-up thing from the movies, So is it really haunted? And I'll leave that there. So what else have we got here? Raven Birdie King, any spirit messages for me, please? Who is with me? Thank you. So Raven Birdie. So who is with you? So I feel like this is a mediumship reading, but I feel like this is an elderly man around you. And I feel like this is a grandfather, and you're actually suffering with anxiety yourself as well. So there's a lot of people here suffering from anxiety, and it's all about the uncertainty with things, and all about going forward and not trusting what you do. So you need to start trusting what you do, so that you actually have a life fulfilled with everything that you want to do, because you're not actually quite enjoying everything that you want to do. And that's because you have limitations. And I feel like the limitations are around the financial part there, but I also feel like it's your mind pulling back, because you don't have that, when you have money in the bank, sometimes you feel like you've got more confidence. I don't know why, but that's what I've heard from people before when I've done my readings and stuff. But when you don't have anything in the bank, I'm not saying that you don't, but when you don't have anything in the bank, you don't feel like that you actually are worthy of things. You don't feel like you can accomplish things, but you still got the same mind. It's just that you haven't pushed that foot forward. Okay, so that's the message for you there, is to get your foot out the door and start pushing for what you want in life, because I feel like that you're going to get it once you start going, you know what, I've got to have a light bulb moment. What am I doing with my life? Where am I going? What's going on here? What's my purpose? Why am I confused? You're confused because you haven't set your ground. You haven't set your ground boundaries. You haven't set your ground goals. So get out there and do that as well. And I just feel like things are going to change. I get around June and July, things are going to just go backflip, and you're going to go, oh my God, like, what was I doing? I must have been asleep for like 20 years, So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. And over to you there, Ellie.
So I have a validation from Robin Mellett. She said, I was just hired to my new job in May. Jenny has light hair and light eyes. She fell on her left leg and had a mild concussion with much anxiety. She and I became great friends while I cared for her.
Oh, there you go.
Then there was one from Jo Lister. She said, thank you very much, Leslie. I tend to put the cart before the horse. The only 10 I can think of is on Good Friday when someone tried to break into my house when I was home, and that was 10 at night.
Oh, right. 10 o'clock at night, and so how would you be? It's Good Friday and someone's trying to break into your home while you're at home at 10 o'clock at night. Oh my God. That's terrible. I don't understand. See, this is people being desperate now because of tough times, so get your security upgraded and, make sure that things are, don't leave the doors unlocked. I mean, I remember when I was younger, we used to go to the beach the entire day. We would spend every single day at the beach when we were at school holidays, and sure as ever we come home and the house would be fully unlocked, the windows open, everything. It was hot all the time. There would be nothing we ever had to worry about. But now you've got to lock yourself in your own home. I actually put the alarm on downstairs, so when I go to sleep at night, and if I come downstairs and my daughter's turned it off, I freak out. I go, oh my God, well, how long has it been off while I've been sleeping? So you just you can't trust anyone these days. It's hard, isn't it? It's just getting worse and worse. But anyway, if you can't even be in your own home, I had a friend of mine too. She's lives up I think it's Toronto, and near Newcastle. And sure as ever, she woke up because her daughter woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and wet the bed, and she's a little bubba. And sure as ever, realised the following morning that the daughter woke up because she watched the burglars take off the keys off the actual kitchen bench and drive her car out of the garage and up the road. So there you go. And her little young daughter, the 4-year-old, I think it was at the time, she watched the burglars take the keys and didn't even touch the kids. So, but anyway, we'll leave it there. But we've got another validation there, Ellie, from Lisa Myers.
So Lisa said the number 23 Leslie mentioned, my son's 23rd birthday happens May 14th.
Oh, beautiful. That's awesome. That's beautiful. Thank you. I've got itchy nose around her. I feel like I want to sneeze too now. So we've got here Columbus. Lisa Myers is from Columbus in Ohio in the USA. That's cool. So we've got Angel Clark. She says, hi, my name is Angel Dion from Burlington in North Carolina. Today is my birthday, and is there any messages for me, and can I have a reading, please? Oh, happy birthday, Angel. So let's do a reading for the birthday girl, Angel Clark. All right, so we've got the number, what have we got? We've got number 13 around you, so 1 and 3 is 4, so we've got the month of April. And I also feel like the number 14 is significant as well. So we've got the 5 there, so we've got the month of May. So what's coming up between, or what happened between April and May this year that was significant? So April/May. And I also feel like for you going forward, there's you're extremely ambitious. I just heard the word and just flashed at me, ambitious. And then I also feel like for you going forward, there's a few more little things that you want to study or put, you're thinking about studying, but you haven't quite got the urge to do it. You sound like me. And you don't have the time, they're saying to me as well, you sound like me again. you actually want to do things that you really, really enjoy, but you can't do it because you can't actually get the time to do it. You can't actually get that 5 minutes to sit down and concentrate of even booking something, let alone, trying to get down and doing the actual physical part of it. So, and also, why do I see ladders around you? Why do I see like construction, not construction, but ladders or someone up on a ladder? I feel like, has someone fallen off a ladder, or someone has works on a ladder? What's the story with the ladder? I don't know why. I just have to say what I get. So what does that mean? And I also get pain in my chest as well. So this issue is around an elderly man, and I feel like this pain is in the chest, and I just feel a faint, very faint pain in the chest. So, and this man does not say nothing about anything. So it's like you've got to squeeze him to get information out of him. He's very, very zippity zip with his mouth. And also what I get for you is is a few little obstacles coming up as well, nothing to worry about, but I just feel like there's anxiety galore here, and I just feel like that you need to calm down, bring it down to earth, because you're up with the moon at the moment, and that's not to be offensive. I'm just saying that your anxiety is quite high. And I also feel like this is another young lady, and I'm also getting pain in the back of my neck. So what's with the back of the neck? Is it from sitting? Is it from being like head over? Because I just feel like my neck's very, very stiff, and yeah, and I'll leave that there. But the message for you going forward, keep going, keep tracking along. You could track a little bit faster because you procrastinate a little bit, but they're saying to me, never mind, because you still get things done. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you, Ellie.
So there was a validation from Raven Birdie King. She said, "You just amaze me. I definitely have said the same and feel the way you said, not worthy, or as I don't deserve better in life. I've been on the wrong path mainly my whole life, but I'm tired. I'm
tired. Yeah.
tired. No,
She says, I know. Yeah.
I know where and what I need to do to have a real life, but it's like I don't know how to live in any other way. The anxiety, the unknown scares me, but time is passing, so I can't keep on like this forever. So thank you for the motivation in the reading. Big hug to you."
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. You'll get there, lovey. So hang in there. Don't stop in the middle, okay? So you're stopping in the middle. You just lost motivation because you're just not moving. Get out there and move, and you'll go, oh my God, where have I been? I've been asleep for so long. So anyway, we just want to say another happy birthday to Teresa Gardner. She's an amazing lady. She's a carer. She just goes out of her way to help people as well. She's amazing. So happy birthday there, Therese. We've also got here, okay, there we go. So Robin Millett says, I have pain in my left side of my neck as well. There you go. So if you'd like to have a free reading, then come over to the main page on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I can actually read for you there. So I do 8 hours a week live so that I can share my gift around the world with people, because I just don't believe there's enough love in this world. And if you've got a gift, you shouldn't have to charge $1 million every 2 seconds of the day to utilize it. You were given the gift so that you could share it, and that's how I believe. And I also do this because I got tired of all the fake psychics out there that actually, the ones that rip people off. And I've had so many clients come to me and say, Lesley, I had a reading, I paid $300 for a reading, and it was an email reading, and I got 2 sentences for $300. I said, oh my God, what did it say? And I said, well, that I was never going to have children, and I was going to break up with my partner. I went, oh my God, how can they actually say that? That kills me. I said, what planet are they on? My God. Sorry, it's black and white, and I got to call it, so got to call it. So Raven Birdie said, may I ask your thoughts about addiction? Addiction, no, I won't be doing that on air because I can't do that on air. I have to sidetrack that one. Unless I'm on a normal Facebook Live, I will be able to do that. It depends on the type of addiction as well. So you can say that Coca-Cola is an addiction, because it is. And then you've got, sugar is an addiction, and you've got love is an addiction. Like, what else is there? There's plenty of things. But I just won't go there. I can't go there, sorry. So let me go back to my page. Right, so we've got Noah El Yemeni. Yemeni, never heard that name before. Any message, please, and thank you. So, Noah, tell me where you're from, Noah. I've never seen that name before, and it's an unusual name. So, where are you from? Suburb, state, and country, guys. Tell me where you're from. So, any messages for me, please? So, what do I get for you? I feel like it's like, I don't know why, but I've got Fiji or Hawaii. Why do I get Fiji or Hawaii for you? I don't know. Maybe the name is making me think like that. Oh, it's Egypt. There you go. So that clearly I did not do geography at school. No, I did. No, what did I do? I did history at school. I did not do geography. That'll be right. Egypt. Wow. And you know what? It's really funny how you talk about Egypt because I believe that my spirit guide is a pharaoh, which is the pharaoh of what's his name? Osiris, which is the god of dead, the death, god of the dead. So look him up and you'll see where I get my messages from. I just feel like he's always there standing behind me trying to protect me, which sometimes he falls over, but anyway. He's got to get his act together, especially today. So what do I get for you there? Oh, I don't know. Why does Fiji or Fijian or Hawaii, because it's come up again. So what does that mean to you? I don't understand that unless it's around Catherine Podalian, Robin Millet. No, it won't be her. It'll be Delia. I don't know. Why do I get Fiji or Hawaiian around you? I don't understand that. And I also got like my lips, I feel like they're burning right now. So what's with the burning lips and what's going on with the lips here? Because I feel like that someone's just like touching their lips all the time. And I don't know what that is. It's like they're thinking all the time. That's what I'm getting. And then what's with the bracelet on the wrist or some significant? If this is a significant bracelet that sits on the right hand, I feel like it's my right hand. So it looks like it's actually one of those woven type. What's it called? Like a knitted type, woven type things, with like threads and stuff like that. So, and it's got a couple of little beads on it. So, what is that significant to you about? Because I feel like that's on your arm or some other person that's close to your arm. So, and I also feel like for you going forward, there's a few little things coming up with communication that you're not going to be happy with, but don't worry about it because you'll be able to push through with that. Okay. So I just feel like that the money's not there as well. And I also feel like that the coins are going out, the pennies are going out. They're not going to be coming back in for a couple of months. So brace yourself, save your money. So, and you're a hard worker as well. They're showing me hard working, sitting down, like doing something with a pan. I don't know why I have to say that. They're showing me like down, like crouched down on the floor and doing something like filtering something through water or something like that, like picking gold or something. That's what I'm seeing with that. I don't understand that, but I don't even understand it enough to even explain what I'm seeing. So that's quite bizarre. But I also get around you a bit of a sore throat. I also feel like there's someone that is around you that has issues with the throat, and I've also got pain underneath my right rib cage for you as well. So who's that person around you that actually suffers with things like that? They need to get checked out. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So over to you there, Ellie.
So I've got a validation from Angel Clark. She said, my fiance works in construction. He sometimes climbs ladders into and out of ditches.
Oh.
I do have bad anxiety to where I've recently gotten put on medicine. I've had neck pain and hands go numb and nothing has been diagnosed yet. I also want to get out and do things, but I must stay a home parent. We lost a vehicle in April. Your reading was great. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate the validations, guys. They're beautiful. Thank you. So, Robin, she says, Lesley and Ellie, have a beautiful, bright day. Thank you both. I've got to fly now. You're welcome. So we've got one from Jess Black there too. Ellie, over to you.
Yep. So Jess said, thank you for her reading last night. Your description of my 2002 Commodore dog was 100%. And there was an electrical problem with it also. You also described my ex perfectly, actually, both of them, and confirmed my suspicion is still working a few things out. Thank you for helping me understand a little better. You are a true angel, and the world is a better place because you are in it. Much love and gratitude.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. That's really appreciative, Jess. So Jessie's one of the ladies that sends me down. She does the random act of kindness, and she sends down all the bracelets. I only see bracelets. I see her face on a Zoom every blue moon, and sure as ever, I don't know much about the past loved ones with the missing person that we did last night. So that's quite bizarre. Yeah, I still sort of, like I said, I can't say much on live radio, but anyway, we'll leave it there. So we've got here Noah Yamini said, thank you dearly. Can we validate any of that, Noah, please? So what else have we got? I think we're going to be pulling up here because we've only got 1 minute. So we'll call it a night, and we'll say good night to everybody. But if you'd like to come over tomorrow night, I'll be live again from 10 till midnight, and Wednesday night from 8 till 10. So if you'd like to have a free reading, then come over to the main page, love, like, and share it, which is Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And you've been listening to a live 90.5 FM with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, my producer, Ellie. Thank you, and have a great night. Bye-bye. Beautiful. Hi, bye. See yous.
Tune in to see who our featured studio guest is. Listen